Good evening, guys, and welcome back to BoA TV here on YouTube for the Intercontinental GT4 League here at Spa once again. And this time I'm joined by our Virgin Comms, well, on BoA anyway, CSR Skills, aka Rich. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You going to take my cherry?
I'm going to pop your cherry, yep. It's late enough, we can say that. So, yeah, thank you for joining us, stepping in last minute. Much appreciated.
It's a pleasure. A great grid to spectate. And like we said, we've got a front row seat here. An iconic track, Spa-Francorchamps. And tricky conditions today for the boys.
Yeah, you've dealt with it firsthand in the last race. How did you enjoy it?
Enjoy wasn't the best word to use, I would say. It was a very arduous race. I'm just going to say leave a bit of racing room on the lap one of the Grand Prix, especially going up through Eau Rouge and Radion. And yeah, you can lose it lap one, you can't win it.
You had first row seat for that, didn't you? Me, Pierre and Rog. They took each other out. And I think you got caught up in it. I think we see you going across the grass.
Yeah, I think even before they got to Eau Rouge at the bottom of the hill, there was some contact being made and cars pinging off left, right and centre. And I think I got a tap on the rear quarter and ended up on the the wrong side of the race circuit. But did
you get the barrier as well?
Yeah, I caught the barrier. Yeah, ended up last. And
I think we got replay of that one before, so we got to see it twice. No, it's a shame when that happens on the first lap. It kind of disheartens you straight off the bat, doesn't it? It's like, oh, you got a long slog. Where did you finish in the end?
I made it back to P13. A few boys did drop out of the race. I was looking pretty good for about P11, but yeah, caught one of them exit curbs, and that is going to be a real point here. How much you're going to risk putting, especially your rear wheel, on that exit curb, because they are super slippery in these conditions. They're ready to chew you up and spit you out.
So, well, the track conditions are currently greasy, not damp. So, but did you find it easier, damp or greasy? Well, you wouldn't even, I don't know if you even knew where it changed, because we could see on the screen when it changed. Because it started off damp and ended up greasy.
No idea.
So
yeah, no idea, absolutely.
Well, there's a nice dry line there for him already. But yeah, we see Bennett come straight back towards bump stop, pulling off a blinding strategy, coming up in going in early for his pit, coming out way in front of everyone. And Bennett pressured him right into the last couple corners, and he bump stop come out on top of that one. Currently seeing Tux topping the boards. I didn't write down the quali times last time. I think it was a 33 because, oh no, yeah, something like that because of the drier conditions. It was optimal in their quali.
Yeah, it was optimal conditions, but it was still quite cold on circuit. I think it was looking around 27, but it felt a bit colder. Grey skies overhead like today. And yeah, a real tough test for the boys. It's definitely going to separate the men from the boys, this circuit. This must be the longest circuit on the calendar, I believe, though.
Well, speaking of men and old men, Big Al's out there. He's also my co-comms on the podcast. You ain't known him on comms for a little while, but he's out in a Chevy again tonight for the Obsidian Raiders. Lovely name that is. We've got.
So, who do we expect to go well?
The Beamers we're going to be looking at. The Ginettas were a surprise. Bump stop pulling the winner in a Ginetta. That was a big surprise. Looking at the names there, you got to be looking at Rightful. He's one of our top guys. Coulthard's looked pretty good this season. Looking at a podium for him, possibly. Tux, he won the GT3 championships 2 seasons ago, so we know he's quick. can't tell you at the moment, mate, to be honest.
It looks like you're going to have to pick a name out of the hat, because it's going to be one of them kind of races.
Yeah.
Just got to be in the right place, the right time, consistent, have a fair bit of pace about you, and
Yeah, quali doesn't
just
set it. You could go either way. But we saw the times really spread out during practice, but then it came to quali and it all bunched together, so I don't expect to see these gaps during the race or quali. Let's jump on board with Rightful Chip now. Car 42, silver Audi. With the burgundy trim. It's quite a sexy little car, that. I do quite like the Audi GT4.
she is a looker.
Nice sounding car as well. It's a bit, I know it's a bit high pitch, but when you're going down the pit straights and it's bouncing off the wall, it does sound nice.
Yeah, you kind of hug the wall, don't you? Just through added acoustics there.
Yeah, even on the tracks I don't need to, just so I can hear it bouncing off. So, how are you finding the game? Because you're saying you're from a F1 background. How are you finding the switch up?
Yeah, F1 background, had a few mates that really enjoyed ACC, and they've slowly converted us. I now race Wednesday nights, joined BoA. Really enjoying my time here, especially with the GT4s. That endurance round was a great one, and that 2-hour Grand Prix was something to behold around Alton Park. And yeah, really enjoying it. The community aspect of it, the boys, the clean side of racing. It's a more of a gentleman's club. That's how I would put it.
Yeah,
but, yeah, top notch.
That's a good way to put it, actually. Gentleman racing. But yeah, we're already starting to get ready for season 5, which will be coming towards the end of September. We've got 3 races left in GT3. So this season already coming, it goes round so quickly. 9 race seasons, nearly finished. So have you entered
So 9 race season.
GT Academy or anything?
Yeah, I'm reserving currently in the GT Academy. I'll probably look to try and get a seat, but I work in hospitality personally, so my shifts are everything and anything. Nights, days, weekends, weekdays, you name it. So I'll try and nail down a seat if I can, but I don't want to occupy one if I can't commit 100% either.
That's fair enough.
So yeah, 9 round seasons. So do you stick to the? Do you just mix up the calendar? How do you decide which tracks to go for?
Well, it was me deciding the calendars, and then I let like the other admins do it. I picked this season, but yeah, I'm gonna let one of the other guys once again pick the tracks and that lot. So I think I'm gonna split it between 2 of the admins, so kind of mix it up a bit, because one of our guys, Sirkos, yeah, every track was a challenge. It weren't no simple tracks until he was like, oh my god, I've never got to do this track, then this track, and this track. It was, yeah. Then Akalea's just turned around and said, never let Sirkos pick again. So, but yeah, I don't know where we're going to pick it, but I think we're going to be looking at a longer season next season to bring us up to the end of the year. So we're probably looking at about a 12 race season with 2. Oh, we just see Atomic ploughing into the wall. That was a heavy crash. Hope he's okay. Yeah, it's going to be 12 race with 2 endurance races involved in that, counting for points as well again. Because that was the first time we did it for points in the GT3s during the league. Done plenty of endurance races, but never during the league season.
So for an endurance round, how long is it? Are you going for 2-hour Grand Prix?
Doubles.
The
It's
duration?
double. So like GTA's half an hour, so they'll do an hour. So it's just double race, double the length, double the points.
And double pit stops as well? Or
Singles? Singles really, because I think 2 pit stops in an hour race is a bit much.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've got a mover out there. Those of you who don't know who mover is, if you search on YouTube Mackem Mover, M-A-C-K-E-M Mover, you'll see that we've got a minor celebrity in our ranks.
I'm sure we love being called a minor celebrity.
Yeah, he was on Soccer AM. Yeah. So we got, I think Matty's the last one to do, no, Matty, who is that? 604 Wizard, what? No, Shug. Get there in a minute. And Shug wraps up the
green light, go, go, go.
Practice session. Stupid buttons. So who's going to be the first to jump? No one jumps quickly. I think it will be Shug. Shug and Tux, the main admin boys who run GT4. Filled his grid out week in, week out. So what's that, 19 plus? No, was it 18, was it, last race? I can't even think.
Yeah, we had 18 on the grid.
So 34 drivers in all tonight. Not too shabby. And I just realised I worked that math out completely wrong as well. There isn't it much easier way than the way I just worked it out.
Using the fingers, were you?
No, I was using my brain, unfortunately. I should have used my fingers. You are generally a fan of Spa?
Oh, I love the Spa-Francorchamps. It's one of my bucket lists. Never been to the circuit in person, but it's something that I have to do. And hopefully, once COVID's died down, I can jump across there and catch. I'd love to go and catch the 24-hour Grand Prix around Spa. An iconic one and some great racing. The British GT series just the other week around there. They didn't even make it down to the source before. Absolute carnage. We had a Mercedes mounting someone else, and yeah, it was a sight to behold. But great circuit, real challenging, and asks everything and anything.
I'm hoping to go to the World Series GT3 series at Brands Hatch the end of the month.
That would be good.
That would be good. I live in Kent, so it's ideal, really. We see Shug getting rolled into the wall. And that was Matty, who's up his chuffling. Matty messaged me before the race and I didn't read it. Where is my phone?
I'm sure Matty's just asking for more screen time tonight. Like all the drivers.
Makes his way on to his first time lap. Don't know what I've done with that. Just drop a ball with him. Got traffic coming out of this as well. Oh, you can see him understeering, so that's his lap over already. So 874 next.
Yeah, track limits are going to be a real pain for the drivers here today. The first real test of that will be the rise, the undulation as you ride up through Eau Rouge, top of Radion, onto the Camel Straight, and just watching Manchuk take it nice and smooth. Important to get a banker lap, I would say, and really to start to build the confidence in these greasy conditions that we have today.
Yeah, I always go for a bank lap. Don't push too hard, nice and early on the brakes, nice and smooth through every corner. See where the grip is. Keep it nice and tight through that name I can't pronounce.
Should I dumb it down for you boys? In the chat, this new commentator sounds a little too intelligent. Well, I can assure you I'm not.
I do know this one's called Puhon, drops in the third. I was keeping it in full through there myself. But then I was 3 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, very important to get an early time on the board in qualifying around Spa. You're looking anywhere around the 2-minute 40. And when you consider you've only got about 20 minutes to get a lap time in, you've got to think about your out laps, maybe a cool down lap, maybe a recovery. You're only going to get about 5 decent laps in the session if you're lucky at this point. So drivers will be fueled for a number of laps around the circuit, and we wait for the first time lapse to come in.
Do you see a bit of a dry line? Track once again not damp, just greasy. Not ideal though. Oh, it gets it really late on the brake there. Must have picked up a bit of a toe from the car in front of him. He's going to be happy just to get lapping, I think.
So first few cars to cross the line. Who's going to put its provisional pole? Man Shark and a few others coming up to the line now. That's first with the lap time there. Wizard goes fastest at 2:39.7. Tux just over a tenth behind. Then Man Shark further 2.2 seconds. I think that Audi will be a bit of a handful this evening. Track well suited to the BMW with that straight line punch. It is going to be a bit tricky to feed it through sector 2. Coulthard pops in the time. It's 2.7 seconds off the fastest so far.
Little Mon just slots in third.
Mon syndrome. Apologies for butchering the pronunciation there, but just a second off Wizard.
Got Big Al coming round. Yet to set a time, comes towards the line, and he slots it into fourth for now, 1.7 off the lead. We've got no one behind for a long way now. Tux currently making his way towards Puhon. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. So I'm just reading the messages there, guys. Sorry. I'll tell you what I can do. Pop out. Right, so Tux makes his way through Blanchimont. I feel like I sound like Del Boy when I say that. And makes his way through bus stop chicane. A lot more manageable than I thought that would be when I was testing earlier. And he pops it into first now. 916 next. Man Shark. Yeah, they are good fun, Lorenzo. So Man Shark does improve, goes into fourth. Wizard stays in second for now. 153 Sidey next to come across the line. And he slots into fourth. Coulthard next. He's sitting in seventh. And he jumps up to third now, 2 seconds off the lead. 187 next, Lil Mon. He does not improve. So we've got Big Owl out there next to come round. What can Big Owl do now? He jumps into third now. Nice. 1.9 off Tux. You can see movers. Next to come round. You there, Rich? Seems I've lost my code comms. So mover comes round, approaches the line, and he goes into 8th. Usually see 874.
What about the night qualifying? Are you worried about that?
So Tuck's next to come round. What can he do? He stays in first, obviously. So we've got less than 10 minutes to go. Sorry guys, give me a second. There he is. You there, mate? I just realised I've got you muted, my bad. I was having a coughing fit earlier and I muted it. Sorry, dude.
No problem. I thought I'd done something my end, to be honest. I'm just glad to be back here. I was jibber-jabbing away to myself. I thought you'd gone for a coffee, to be honest, or something. But yeah, not long of quality left. And glad we got that one sorted out.
My bad, my bad. Always a professional we are. I was just telling Rich just before this what BoA stands for, ironically enough.
We're not a bunch of amateurs, are we?
Yeah. Bunch of amateurs. Not just on track. But Gibb, our photographer, takes us some amazing shots through ACC. He does, so he's sitting in 9th now. And Wizard was still in 2nd. Yeah, Tux is looking really strong.
Yeah, he's a country mile ahead at this point, and still got 5 drivers yet to set a lap time, and I think that's 6. And plenty of work to do here. I saw Mango take some major evasive action. There was a car stricken sideways on the track, and he done really well to get out of it, but compromised him, got a bit of damage. He goes again.
He's one of our very few controller guys. So, and he's from the other side of the pond. He's one who got on board with ACC and sorted all the servers out for us and that lot. So, not as active as he used to be, but without him we wouldn't be as big as we are now. So, legend. BoA legend.
One of the BoA OGs.
Yep. As
On the community.
Yeah, as well as Big Al. Big Al's one of the originals.
And yourself, of course. Don't count yourself out, mate.
Of course. Yeah. Many of an hour. We've got Richie for president from Doozy. We've got Steve Giles. Is he a farmer? Trigger's just throwing a cat amongst the pigeons. Just half a second off Tux now.
So tonight we've got Del Boy and Trigger in the house. Trigger on track. Del Boy in the booth.
Gillies, okay. Gilets.
So Mr. Gilles was racing in the last race, the European GT4.
Okay.
Mr. Steve is awake. He had a good performance actually.
That's who it was, okay.
In the second Janetta.
Yeah. Had a bit of action. Can't remember who he was racing with. I think it was Mickey D as well. I think Mickey D was racing everyone at some point tonight. One of them nights for him.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be a quick lap by Tux. He was moving about a lot there. I think he's trying to get some warmth into them tyres. Yeah, that's
Tricky to get heating.
Yeah, especially in these conditions.
So in the race we just done, I managed to get the PSI in the window, but the tyres were just, sky blue for the entire race. So there was never in the window. I don't claim to be any professional at this, but I think everyone's going to struggle with some tyre warm-up life throughout the race, as we see. Also, Switch and Mango go off the track.
Yeah, Mango seems to be spending more time off the track than on it. He's just found out he's going to be a daddy as well. Congratulations to Mango.
Oh, amazing, mate.
Or commiserations, whatever way you want to see it.
Get down the pub now.
I think they call it a bar in America. Little on stage in ninth for now, so I'm not seeing a frenzy of times coming through. Seeing a lot of guys out on blue. Oh, that's something as well. They're on they got grey dots. They're on a valid lap, blue invalid. So Trigger gonna improve. Oh yes he does. 0.165 off Tux now.
What about the night
see what that
qualifying?
is.
You worried about that?
618, I think that's Gibb. Yep. Currently sitting down in 13th.
Yeah, big spread in a minute. 5.8 seconds separates the field. That's just getting the laps strung together.
Yeah.
The grid's never going to be that far apart in the dry. And these are greasy conditions. Just not sliding around.
You just see Gibb come off again. It would have invalidated these laps, so we've got 3 cars all invalidated their laps in a row. So Tux coming around once again. I don't think we've seen him in the pits yet. Using that tactic you were saying about just before. Filling the car up and just staying out there.
2 cars yet to set a lap time. Down in 15th, 16th. Rightful Chip is out on track. Looks like we've seen the last of Mango in qualifying. He's going to stay in pit lane and start last. Chip has invalidated his lap time, so it's all down to this lap now. It's all part of the plan. Who cares? Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's have a good race, lads. Not that bad, surely. The inside scoop.
No, I didn't mute myself, not at all.
No, I just didn't plug my hearing aid in, that's all it was. Don't worry.
It's a nightmare about trying to have the chat up because it covers everything I need on OBS. First world problems. Family Zoom quiz.
What button do I press? Oh, yeah.
Oh god. Wizard was coming round for his final lap. Can he improve? And he does. Goes up into fourth. So rightful Chip yet to set a lap. One of the top dogs normally, so expect this to be a decent lap. Way towards the line, and he goes up to 8th. Reasonable time, 8. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting in top 5 at least. I'm not enjoying the conditions, maybe.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on as well. That was his only time lap of the session, so I think he just kept it within himself there and didn't abuse the track limits too much on that lap. And final few cars to come round. We've got Leo Mon Syndrome, number 187 BMW, rounding the bus stop and up to the line. P10.
Jumped up to 6th.
Stays P10.
Nice.
Oh.
They jumps at 6th. So move on the last one on a lap. Oh no, he's right, forgot another lap? No, I don't think so. No, that's it. They've run out of time. Movie's still going for it though. And he stays in 14th. So yeah, we're just going to jump to a quick cutscene so we can get refreshments before the start of the race. So we'll be back in a couple minutes, and I'm going to get an energy drink, I think. Back in 2.
20 seconds.
Is qualifying to you in a 20.
Welcome back, guys. Guys, about to set off for the longest formation lap of the season.
10
About
seconds.
5 minutes, this one.
Just as well in these conditions. Need plenty of time to get a feel for the circuit and try and get some temperature into those tyres as well.
So Galea's going for Tux to win this. I think it's going to be hard to disagree. Trigger one
Anything
let
is
away.
possible.
But yeah, he's got 2 teammates on his tail straight off the bat. Wizard was usually quite a consistent driver. You can never tell who's going to turn up with Shug. We've got Little Mon, usually a decent consistent driver. Big Al, he can be a blistering fast on his day. Just needs to keep it out of trouble. Sidey, still learning about him. Rightful Chip, one of our aliens. Coulthard, having a really good season so far. Down in 10th in quali. We're expecting him to come through the pack a little bit. Matty, most of us know who Matty is. He's improving all the time on the wheel. And then we've got Man Shark, one of our improvers. Hutch, been around for years, sitting down in 13th. See him have a good race last week. He's got his teammate in the Audi as well move up. And then we've got Gibb and Mango bringing up the rear. So Lorenzo's going for Tux, Neil's going for Trigger. I got it really wrong last time. I said Axie. I think Axie finished in 5th last time. I think I'm gonna have to go with Tux. I think Tux is feeling this one.
I'm going to put it out there. I'm not going to try and predict a winner, but I'm going to say rightful Chip on the podium at the end. Going to bring it back.
From 11th. You reckon he's sandbagging?
Oh yeah, and some.
Okay. But you can't let Trigger and Tux get away from you though, because they're going to be impossible to catch up. Well, not impossible. Sorry, improbable.
Going to be about consistency this evening, keeping it clean, pumping in them lap times every single lap.
Try and keep it off them curbs, especially the inside curbs.
Hutch is already in the barrier.
What? Oh dear.
He's already off. Come on, Hutch.
Okay, Steve's going for the Audis. So he's going for Trigger, Atomic, Chip. I think Mover can come back through. He's one of the drivers who improves during a race. So I'm going to go for Mover. He's going to be the one that comes up through. I think I can see him being in the top 10. I'm going to go Tuck for the win. Just looking on the forecast, it looks like it's going to stay the same for the whole race. A bit different from the last race.
Yeah, damp conditions. It is raining, but what tyres will the drivers have on? Will they have slicks at this point, or will it be wets?
Sorry, just untangling my wires. So Tux brings them into the chicane. As they approach the wrong starting line because it's one round the corner. How can I still do this? I've been doing this for so long enough to know where the start line on this track is.
You've already done one race. You're allowed a bit of leeway, mate. Let's get it on. Let's go. Spa-Francorchamps. Let's get it.
Let's hope for a clean clean Rouge. No wall riding. Give each other plenty of space. So good luck to the drivers out there as they approach the start line. Green light, let's race. Trigger gets a good start. I think he's got the run on Tux. They go door to door into Eau Rouge. Oh. Trigger pretty much cut it as he's looking at the back of the pack.
Touch wood, everyone that's come through cleanly, it seems, on the opening lap. So great racecraft observed so far.
Good to see it, good to hit. So Trigger's got a good start. I think they are. You did race in slicks, didn't you?
Yeah, we was on the slick tyre. It was very cold. What do you expect the boys to be on? They're going to be on wets or slicks at this point, mate?
Yeah. No, I can't imagine wets. I think wets just heat up way too quick. See a bit of a line now. So good clean start. So we've got 4 of these pulling away straight away. Rifles up to 5th place already. So your Shark's already making moves.
Oh, get a bit of contact further back there. Hutch getting very dicey there. Over Coulthard. Wheel to wheel. Back up the inside goes the Chevy.
Forces his way through there.
Mango in the background, just getting a bit of a moment. Hangs on to it well.
Slips in front
Everyone's
of the move
still
on.
facing.
Hut's got quite a bit of front end damage already. Tux and Trigger starting to put a gap over Atomic already. Not even done a lap yet. Getting lost in the racing again. Matty's made a blind of a start as well, up in the 8th place. He's got Sidey all over the rear bumper. A bit too much there as he gets pushed out of the rear. Really close bunched up battle between these guys in the mid-pack.
Wheel into the source. Oh.
He's just like, oh. Really close. It's going to be interesting coming through here.
So down Kemmel Straight, it's Lil Amon syndrome.
Hut's
And
all
the
over the
Chevy.
back. I think Milmon should be safe here. Hut's is going to have to go. Oh, bits. That's pretty much a straight cut there, wasn't it? Yeah, it gives a position back with Coulthard all over the back of him still. Hut's has definitely got the driver at the moment. Yeah, he's got past him. Coulthard defending against Gibdout. 2 men from Scotland. Manshark liking the look of this as well. As we saw in the first race, we've got a train of 5 cars.
Yeah, good respect being shown. Very nice.
I think Rightful might have watched the last stream because he's dived into the pits, much like Bump Stop did. I'm assuming the tyres hold up for 45 minutes pretty well.
Well, considering they have no heat really going into them, the tyre should be fresh throughout the duration. It's going to come out into clean air. It just needs to pump in them laps now, be consistent, and yeah, I'm sure we'll get a nice undercut on the leaders. They will have a fresher tyre though towards the end. I'm sure that will have some bearing as well.
We saw Bennett come back at bump stop towards the end of the race, last couple laps. Took about 5 seconds out of it. Don't know if there was incidents or not.
Tuck's right on the back of the leader now.
Yeah, but just jumped back off him because I'm looking behind, and we've got Gibb and Lil Mon. Lil Mon definitely falling backwards at the beginning stage of this race. As Gibbs under pressure from Mad Shark as well in the back. Oh, there's contact with Mover. Mago comes around the outside of Mover to pick up 15th. No, 13th now as the other guy's pit. Mover looking like he's going to have another go at him. Thinks better of it. That gap's opened up again. Oh no, sorry, that's Atomic. Yeah, I think Tux maybe had an issue.
Oh, we got a car around Man Shark. Top of Radion there. He's into the barriers.
Do you want to grab a replay of it?
Copy that.
So yeah, just go to replay as normal. So Man Shark slipping down the table as he makes a mistake. He's on his way again though. Rich is just gonna grab a replay of it and we'll jump on board. Still fairly close between these guys. I think once they come through the thingy, they'll be even closer. When's he got front end damage? It looks like he has. His bonnet's up. Definitely struggling under braking. Lots of movement. Oh, see, nearly contact again there with Matty and Big Al this time. Big Al sitting in 6th. Really close between these three guys again. I've also got this battle Coulthard's now in a bit of cool air, tracing down Hutch. Good start to this race.
Yeah, I think I've got the replay ready. Sorry about this. It's the first time, like I say, I'm popping the cherry, boys.
That's alright, man. So let me know when you play, because there's obviously going to be a bit of a delay.
Yeah, I'll hit it now. They got wide out of the source. On the run up to Eau Rouge. Kept his foot in it there. As we rocket up. Freeway battle. As we come through. It looks like just used a bit too much curb, maybe a bit of contact.
Well, it does look like man goes right on his backside there, didn't he? So I'm looking at the rear damage on him as well, but it looks like he got clear of, pretty clear of any damage.
Yeah, it was contact there.
Yeah,
there we
definitely.
go.
Oh, man, go. Oh dear. So let's jump back on board with the race, because I think there's no movement. Not bad. So Matty, Al and Wizard still battling away. Tux is 1.5 behind Trigger. Ooh, Wizard gets it wrong now. Lau and Al go through on the inside. I think Matty's got him as well, so he got robbed twice there.
One thing I love about this game, you just get right up underneath the rear wing, just start giving them the old flash or Rooney.
Yeah, you can't do that in Formula 1, can you?
No, you can't, can you? Or the brake lights, just fake the brake as well if you want to.
Yeah, you can't fake the early brake, because you put your brakes on Formula 1, you end up with the car in the back end. Oh, he's right under him now. Matty's really pushing Al here. He's going to go deep on the brakes. Pushing Al onto the curb. Oh, Al just about holds on. Lau's Wizard closed back in on this. Oh, Wizard's just got it wrong. He's into the wall again.
No!
Oh, no. That was... Unfortunately, he's going to have so much front-end damage now. He's going to have to come into the pits. Shame he can't drive backwards because he's going to have to do a whole lap with massive damage now. It's a shame he's doing really well. This has allowed Hutch, Coulthard and Lil Mon to close in. And Gibb as well, so Hutch bringing a little train with him. These guys seem to be handling O'Rouge really well.
Yeah, you've got to treat it with the maximum respect as you approach it and carry the momentum through the corner. It's going to benefit you all the way down the Camel Straight there. Give you the maximum lap time. 2 cars so far into the box, Rightful Chip and Side. Where will they shake out? Expect the rest of the cars to pit. Where do we reckon? Around the midway mark? Or are they going to go deeper? What's your take?
I think they're going to be watching Rightful, seeing how close they come. But the thing is, you don't get them up on the ball, do you? You can't see their... I suppose you can... no, they will do, wouldn't they? Because you get the cars that are in front of you. And the cars that are in front of them will be Rightful things. So if I jump onto drive... Yeah, so they can see how far Rightful is in front of them. So if Rightful starts really pulling away from them, then I think it's time to jump. So I think I think Rightful's giving them a bit of a gauge. So currently that gap's at 60 seconds. It's really pulling a gap from them. 62. It's going back down again. So yeah, I'd say midway is probably ideal. But I think the undercut could be pretty heavy here because of the length of the track.
It was raining for the start of it. Some of the camera shots I get the rain.
Yeah.
Others I don't. So it's a bit disconcerting.
Well, it is Spa as well. Spa is known for that.
Yeah.
In some areas, but yeah, if you do it on board, you can't see any rain. So who's that just gone backward? Lil Mon. Lil Mon's gone backwards again. So Gibbs now up into 9th place. Matty and Al still going hammer and tong. Matty gets it completely wrong. Completely wrong. There's a long way round there, mate. So he's going to drop back several places. Completely wrong in the braking phase, so Al holds on to 5th place. Oh, Hutch has gone round the wrong way as well. I don't know what's going on now.
I'll try and catch it for you. Let's have a look.
Car number 37. So Tux not letting Trigger go yet. For the differences in the cars are showing if you go through each sector, Tux comes back at him, then Trigger pulls away. Probably find they're practically on the same pace. Let's have a look. Tux. Last lap was a 39. Oh, wrong button. Okay. basically identical. Tuck's a little bit quicker at the moment. And we've got Man Shark now back into 12th as he passes those that have pitted after that contact with Mango through Eau Rouge into Radion, and Mandy went. Wizard was after his incident and ends up back in the 11th. It's getting really dicey between these two now.
Very interesting incident here. What's happened? We've got another car up ahead, and then I don't know. It looks like a game issue potentially. It looks like it's kind of lagged him.
I'm jumping the ball with you now.
He goes off. He goes into kind of a slow motion effect almost. That's not me slowing it down at all. But he's still spinning. And if you grab another camera shot of it,
that might be. Yeah. Sometimes it lags out the on it. Yeah, but it does look like that could have been a game issue. I wonder if he got a replay as well. Oh yeah, no, you got yeah, it's a glitch in the replays. Sometimes you'll get that.
Got a glitch in the Matrix, boys.
Yep. There is no spoon. And Gibbs still on the back of Coulthard. Gibb having a good race tonight. He's not been on a greatest of form this season. So he's doing well. Guys, don't forget, please drop us a like and a subscribe. I don't even feel dirty saying it anymore. And hit that notification bell as well, please. Pretty please.
Don't be shy, boys. Support the channel. This man goes to a lot of effort to bring you the ultimate entertainment, bring BoA to your screens, and you can see that beautiful product that comes to you. So give that like, give that follow, give that comment as well. It all means the world to this man here, and he deserves every single ounce of it.
You do a lot better job of that than I do. Thank you very much.
That's the negative, Jeff.
That's it's great watching it all come together. Synchronised spinning, that did look a bit messed up, yeah. So Brian Buchanan, who's that? Who's Brian? Evening, Lukey. So we've got a lovely little battle between
Trigger's boxed.
So there we go. Trigger try the undercut. Tuck's going to get
the trigger.
Hammer time now. So let's have a look. Let's jump on board with Rightful now, because he's going to be the one. He was only 52 seconds behind. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, sorry, that was behind the wrong one. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. That's a long way. He's only just on his way down to Puhon. Oh, JDB7. I recognise Brian Buchanan, mate. So, but yeah, hello, mate.
JDB7. He was in the last Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Had a good race, I think, didn't he, lad?
They talk about esports coming to the Olympics, aren't they?
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Seriously. So Hutch. So we've got a flurry of guys in the pits here. So, but where's Rightful now? He's miles away. Trigger's definitely going to come out in front of him.
Yeah, Trigger just boxed. He's been stationary for about 5 seconds now.
Oh, he's only just stopped. Okay, because he's coming up to Blanchimont now.
Yeah, it's a long old pit lane, yeah.
So it could be quite close.
I'll let you know as soon as he's released out of his pit box.
He's making his way up to the bus stop chicane. Because he's probably got another 15 seconds after that. This could
And he's just been released now.
Okay, and he's just exited the bus stop chicane.
He's just gone through the pit release and getting back up to racing speed. 3rd gear up the hill. Got to be careful here. Cold tyres. He rejoins at the top of Radion.
Rightful's just exiting La Source now. So the answer to that question is no, it didn't work. They did Gran Turismo. Okay, it was in the Gran Turismo. Jeez, someone should educate them. Oh, it was in Japan though. Come on,
Luke, you should be Ted Kravitz, mate. You know, you got your notebook. You know your stuff. Come on in. Let's have a go.
So Matty's just exiting the pits right behind Coulthard. So Trigger's leading the pit runners.
We've got Tuck staying out. He's staying out. So he's going to look to get his head down.
Just looking, there are a few cars starting to bunch together again. Sidey with Atomic. Atomic's down in 12th now. After starting, what was it, up in 3rd, wasn't it?
Yeah, majority of the field have boxed now. Top 6 cars yet to make their mandatory one and only pit stop of the day. Refueling is, of course, banned in this series. It is just for 4 new sets of tyres. And we've got Tux, and we've got Shug, Gibb, Hutch, we've got Mover and Manchuck yet to come in.
That's very true, Steve. He has made a lot of ground. He's up in 2nd out of those who made the pits. And I can only see Tux really challenging him now. 18 seconds behind Trigger. Gonna be interesting one.
Halfway mark, still a long way to go.
As the man just said, halfway mark. Matty's off the track. Big Al's in 3rd place of those, so I think I'm looking at Al for 4th place here. After Tux has made his pit and those in front of him.
Yeah, surely we expect the leaders in any time now. I think that it's going to be tricky to hold on to the advantage he has. He could lose out if he stays out much longer. Tux got good advantage over 2nd place.
It's definitely raining out there now. So the track conditions are changing quite a lot during this race. Although temperatures stayed steady. So Manshark's made his pit, so
Tux is boxed.
Tux
Here we
is
go.
coming in as well. So I'm on board with Trigger now. So let's jump on board with him. He's probably noticing, maybe, or he's listening. Some guys do that.
So what kind of wet race do you prefer? Do you prefer a damp race like this with maybe a slick tyre, or do you prefer just a full wet?
Full wet.
You know, wham bam. Yeah.
Full wet, yeah. I don't know. I don't really deal well with changeable conditions. Although I was practicing before the race tonight, and I did enjoy it in these conditions. It is fun in these cars. Don't know if it'd be so fun in GT3s.
It'd be deadly in GT3s. Deadly.
Yeah, one little bit too much power on the wrong place, and you're going round in circles. But yeah, this is a bit more manageable in these. Still tricky though, not easy.
Okay, Tax just pulled up in his pit box. He just cut the engine.
So
it's got 30 seconds.
Okay, well, Trigger's making his way out of the bus stop chicane on the way to La Source. So it looks like he's definitely got a jump on Tux here. I don't think there's going to be much advantage on tyre wear, to be honest. Not for 20 minutes. Going to pass Tux now. Tux has just come out of the box. So
that's not worked.
Well, where will Rightful come out? That's just one. Rightful's coming down the hill towards Eau Rouge now. Tux is definitely on his way, I'm assuming. There he is.
Yeah, he's out of the box.
Oh.
You have cold tyres though.
Oh, sorry. Who's that just coming out of the pit then?
That'd be Shug, I think.
Okay. Yep, that was Shug. So Rightful's now up in the third place then. Bar those who have not pitted yet.
Rightful in his rightful place. Come on. On the podium, that's what we predicted. Come on.
Well, he still could be on for a second place here, don't know. But right about now, Shug's still on him as well, so we're in for an interesting final quarter to this race, or final third, sorry. Get fractions right, boy. Let's get off this view. So let's have a look at the timing balls. Pretty fairly split up at the moment. One thing about the
two have boxed. Yeah.
It wasn't like this at the weekend. I suppose it wasn't in GT4 last weekend, was it? That Alton Park. Lots going on.
Alton Park, a lot smaller circuit, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot shorter lap time, so I still had a lonely race. I didn't see many people for the duration. That's how I like it as well.
Yeah, I like being in the thick of it. I hate going around on my own. Yeah, I struggle.
I do lose a bit of pace. It's good to have a target to chase down, you know, especially if it's someone a bit quicker than you.
Yeah.
You find you gain a bit of pace just by being on the rear wing of them. You can see where they brake a bit later, they pick up the throttle, things like that. So, yeah, it's always good to learn and have a faster person in front of you. But I do tend to bottle it when I've got a quick boy chasing me down, I must say.
Yeah, I'm on there. I'm on the same page as you there. I do kind of like, what do I do here? So normally just get out of the way. I don't make it easy for them. I make them go the long way round. Yeah, I'm with you, Steve, on that one. I'm just chasing the clock isn't the one for me.
Let's go have a look where Gibbs going to feed back out. We've got a car rolling on through. That's cool tards.
Yep, so...
What is that just behind?
Front of Wizard was by the looks of it. No, Matty. So he comes out just in front of Matty. So these are... I think these are starting to bunch up together after the pits now. Maybe just exit in now as well.
Look at that, almost 10 seconds Trigger has got there.
Nice.
Just in that strategy. Whew.
He's become the strategy king, I think, so far this season. He's pulled some great ones out of the hat. And it's worked for him once again. You were saying in the chat before, during your race, like he watches the track map and sees what's going on around him. On tracks like this, I get it, like you can do it, but on a tight track, I don't have time to look at on the track map.
Mate, I'm just watching the apex.
Yeah, exactly. And the next break spot, like Hungary or something like that, or Brands Axe.
Yeah.
It's just relentless. It's corner, corner, corner. Bumpy, straight, corner. Although Hungary's is pretty fast for a twisted track. Looks like Shug is hunting down Rightful here.
At 1.2 the gap, and he can see his target up ahead of him. That's always added motivation. Big Al there lurking in the wings though, ready to pounce.
So I was just laughing at Steve there, waving at the apex as I fly past it. I think, yeah, we're sizing up for a battle between Shug and Rightful here for third place, which is always nice. It's all closing together in the mid-pack as well. Yeah, it came in very early. Little Mon's all up on the back of Sidey here now.
The end of the Campbell Straight, the gap now down to 0.5 of a second between Rightful and Shug. That Audi performed better. Through Sector 2, the tight and twisty, you expect the Audi to come alive through that. The Aston's probably got a bit more bang for its buck in a straight line.
Yeah, over the Audi, yeah, I think the Beamer's got it. Overall.
He's going to have to go down into the bus stop this lap. I think it's going to be close enough.
It's not been the most exciting of races, but I've got to say how consistent in these conditions these drivers have been. I've not seen many offs. I think we see 2. We saw a lot more in Euro, but then we have still got 12 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's got to curse him just yet.
Yeah. As we
Commentator's curse always.
Shug all up on pressing the wrong button again. All over the back of Rightful here. Rightful's in for a long 10 minutes there. Even managed to stay in front. Audi does seem to be pulling away a bit in the straight. Maybe Shug running a bit more downforce.
The Audi was abusing the track limits a little bit there, so maybe carrying a bit more corner speed. Expect Shug just to keep his head down on that lap alone. He was 3 tenths up on the car ahead. And the Audi's just struggling to get stopped on a few corners, I've noticed. So just needs to position himself, Shug, at the right time, and the opportunity will beckon.
Back to the timing board, see if there's anything else going on. We have got Sidey closing. Sidey's on a march at the moment. He's maybe got his way past Lil Mon. No, sorry, I can't remember, it was the other way around actually. Little one's got a good run on him here. It's going to be interesting going into Eau Rouge. They're going 2 by 2. Who's going to back out? One always backs out. And it was Lil Mon who decided better of it. So we've got 3 BMWs making their way down a Camel Straight.
That's what I'm talking about. Gentleman racing there. You know, one of them was like, after you, sir. You know, common sense prevailed.
Do you get someone like me who just goes, plow, I'm coming through. That's brilliant.
Move out of the way.
The mix of youth as well, though, is good as well. So, like Wolsey's, although I think he's an old man in young man's clothing. That makes no sense, but yeah. I don't know where to look. We've got 2 battles going on now. We've got Gibb. Hold on, he was on the back of Coulthard.
Shug is closer than ever. 2 tenths now is the gap. Now he runs wide. Is he going to open the door for the Aston of Shug? He's going to have a look down the outside into the bus stop. Oh, down he runs deep. Is it going to be contact?
No, all clean again. Nice driving there. Right, full. Another 8 minutes of it. So we're looking at what, 4 laps left? Who's that? We've got 2 people coming out of the pits. Mango with another DNF.
What about the night qualifying? Are you worried about that?
Shug definitely smells blood. I find the
Kicking
tyres.
up the spray.
I find the tyres on this and GT4s they go through a phase and then they're right. So if you run them out for like about this time, about 30 minutes into a race, Rightful's just been lost the position. He's going to try and make the cutback. Sorry. It's going to be tricky here. Going to stab on the brakes. Oh, really close. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, as you see him go sideways.
That was beautiful between the pair of them there. The Aston, you could tell he had the confidence there in his car. Managed to brake deep on the outside into the apex there. Carried the speed, had the inside for the second. Then had the line there. Great racing, but Rightful doesn't want to give this up. He's going to have to be careful now. He's been on them tyres a long time and doesn't need to make any kind of mistake at this point because he's in a great position and just needs to hang on to the back of Shug at the moment.
Although those who know BoA well, 4th place is as good as a win in BoA. Bit of an inside joke,
especially
that
on this.
Yeah, because I have a bad habit of finishing in 4th. That's why my number is 4. That's why my number's 4. So yeah, I even left the season on 4 points.
So you get a special trophy for that, yeah?
Yeah, the diamond cup.
That's a diamond cup. I like that.
It sounds better than it is. So Rightful steadily dropping off from Shug now, so it's going to be up to Big Al. Try and close in. Don't think he's going to have enough time. Little Mons closing down Matty. Gibbs pulled a big gap out, but he's gone with Coulthard actually. Coulthard's under a bit of pressure here. Oh. I just noticed how
Mate, it's got a bit deep. You're going to go wheel to wheel. Down, not the straight, but the
next
straight
one.
before the straight.
Straight before the straight, the straight before the sauce. Do you know what? No, I don't think it. No, I was going to say he's not giving it up, but I think Shug's just got to keep it clean and together. He does get a bit deep through there, though. And Little Mon's got past Matty. Matty's using all the road now. I was putting icing on it when I said cutting all the road, using all the road, sorry.
He's gone up the inside. They're going to touch.
Matty comes off second best. This is just gently turn it round. Don't get on that frog too early, especially on the grass. Does well to turn it round, actually. I've seen plenty of people spin it on the grass the last few races. So, Gibbs still on the back of Coulthard. 4 minutes to go.
It's all coming to the boil. Tux is slowly gaining. Remember, it was a 10-second gap after the pit stops. It's now 5.8 seconds. His trigger just...
Yeah, he's cruising. He's just taking his foot
tiptoeing
off.
now. Yeah.
We see it. Trigger's quite a professional when he gets out in the lead and that lot. I say, to be honest, his racecraft and like temperament and everything has probably made him one of the best improvers this season, Trigger. Like, he's always been quick, but his whole game's improved. Like the way he goes towards the race, his strategies, his temperament. It's really been good to see. Could be like last season when he joined, he could be a bit hot-headed sometimes. He's learnt to channel it, I think. Leave it for the track.
Playing no longer. Yeah. Think about the checkered flag.
Yeah.
Now, I think Shuck's had a bit of a moment because Rightful Chip, he's back on the tail now. 0.7 seconds behind him. Just giving him that bit more incentive to, as we see Chip there taking a new line up radio.
It's not a new one, we just see it 2 minutes ago.
Oh, the new and improved line, shall we say, through radio.
Oh, what we would call that is the Galea approach. So, another old joke, Galea, BoA Galea. He found a loophole in Hungary with the chicane. He found he could cut it without getting a warning. So he cut it massively, every lap, on stream. He was like, what? I can't do that. So now we call it, yeah, that corner's now the Galea chicane. Or Galea not chicane. The Galea straight. Ooh, Coulthard clinging on for dear life to 6th place. Gibb is all over him right now.
Whew.
Really dicey. That's one thing we've seen from Coulthard this season, is getting his elbows out, getting stuck in. He's having less incidents because of it. I think if you are too timid, that can cause you... it's quite a negative. You approach it negatively.
Yeah, you can't think about it for too much. You've got to be assertive in your choice.
Personally, unless the car's ready to make a move, I just take my same line until that car's up my backside and ready to make a move. Shug's really not pulling away from Rightful here. As Trigger's coming around onto his final lap. They both go wide there.
You just know there's going to be a last lap send into the bus stop if they're this close on the final lap. Someone's going to send it or end it.
Well, there's two battles going on as Gibbs just took the same line as the other two just did. Could be. It's one thing with these GT4s, it's so hard, not so hard, it really struggles downshift, don't they? Not struggles, but it don't. They you can click 3 times before it lets you downshift.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Oh my god. Now that's a new line.
You didn't say anything. No, you didn't see nothing. It's fine.
Oh. I can smell a diamond rank coming on. Ooh, Shug's really struggling into the combs.
Oh, jumping across the curb there. Always hits the back of the Aston.
He really wants that podium. I've just realised there's two sets of Scots battling. Both Shug and Rightful Scottish and Coulthard and Gibb battling on the foot.
Oh, it's getting so close to that rear wing now. Of Shug.
And both the green machines as well.
Yeah, the green's holding on to the alpha position here. Let's give a shout out to Trigger. He's called it right today. Made the right decisions in terms of the strategy. Tux will be kicking himself. He's had the pace, he really has, but you know, he's closed down that 10-second gap to 3.8 seconds. But it's not going to be quite enough today. Shug, Rightful, boxed so early in this Grand Prix, and you know, he's pulled himself right back in a great position right now, into the diamond position. But this is it.
So well done, Trigger, picking up the top step as Tux crosses the line now. Shug's making his way up to the bus stop chicane for the final time. Rightful way back. He's not sending it that. So well done, Shug, picking up the final podium spot. Well done, Rightful. Decent strategy. Pulled him up the grid from way down during quali. Big Al, really quiet race after the big first phase. Picks up 5th place. And then Coulthard manages to resist. Gibb, great race between them two. And then we're going to have Lilmon, who had that door-to-door contact with Matty. Matty coming off back worse, sent him into the barrier.
All sides very close to Matty. He's going to go around wide into the bus stop here.
Oh.
Is there going to be any moves? Looks to the inside.
Oh, no way.
Look in the background. Who's got round?
Who is that? Who's in the blue car? Was that Wizard Was trying to throw it up in the inside at the end? So Wizard Was makes another place up, I think, in the end there. No, he doesn't. He's still down in 13th. So yeah, that was an enthralling race. That was at the end. Once again, these battles always come together right at the end of the race. But thank you very much, Rich, for joining me tonight, mate. Stepping in last minute.
Roy.
Can't wait to have you back in the seat again, mate, if you're up for it.
Yeah, anytime. Enjoyed it tonight. Of course, I'm learning a bit about how to spectate and get the most out of the broadcast, etc. But you know, it's been great to be alongside you. A great grid as well to commentate on. Some excellent talent on display, and Trigger really pulled it out the bag tonight. And yeah, I'll happily jump back in the saddle any time you need me.
I will definitely call you up for that one. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We shall see you on Saturday for GTA at Monza, GT Academy, sorry, at Monza. So that should be an interesting one. And then again on Sunday for GT3 Sunday. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you once again, Rich, for joining me. And we shall see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.